Assalamu alaikum students. Today the topic is environment and health. The lecture objectives. At the end of this lecture, students will be able to know definition of environment, modern concept of environment, component of environment, sanitation, environmental sanitation, environment health, water requirement and water uses. Environment. All the external factors, living and non-living, material and non-material, which surrounds man is called environment. So, environment is everything which we see, which we feel, which we hear, which we learn around ourselves. These include all the material and non-material, living and non-living things. The living things are human, animal and microorganisms. Non-living, all the others, air, water, light, radiation are included in the environment, which we discuss in subsequent lectures. In its modern concept, environment includes not only water, air and soil that form our environment, but it also the social and economic conditions under which we live. All these conditions are very important and it affects the human health a lot. So all these physical environment and the other social and economic environment are very important to study the social, cultural and health status of a community, of a country, of an area. Environment is divided into three main components. These components, number one are physical component, number two biological component of environment and number three social component of the environment. These three component constituents make the whole environment. Number one, the physical environment. Physical environment include non-living things and physical factors like water, air, soil, housing, waste, radiation, climate, geography, heat, light, noise, etc. All these the factors are included into physical component of the environment and these affect the human health physically. Number two, biological. The biological component of the environment include plants and animal life, including bacteria, viruses, insects, rodents and animals. These biological components greatly affects human health. The microorganisms spread the diseases in human. So the biological component of the environment has also a great importance in our environment. Number three, social. The third component of the environment is social component. It includes customs, culture, habits, income, occupation, religions. These are the social factors which also affects of the health. It also has a relation with the human health of that area. So these factors must be studied of a country, of a community to know the better health status, environmental status of that area. The key to man's health lies largely in his environment. In fact, much of the man's ill health can be traced to adverse environmental factors such as water pollution, soil pollution, poor housing condition, presence of animal reservoir and insect vector of disease. So all these the factors affect the human health. If the environment is better, the health of the human is better. If the environment is not better, so it will lead to the ill health. It will of the man, it will spread the diseases which lead to the poor health of a man. Word sanitation means the science of safeguarding health. The sanitation means the cleanliness of the environment, the safe gardening of environment. Sanitation is a way of life. It is a quality of living that is expressed in clean home, clean farm, the clean business, the clean neighborhood, and the clean community. So sanitation is mean the cleanliness. So cleanliness is very important for good health, because poor sanitation and unhygiene conditions of the environment leads to the deterioration of the man's health, and it badly affect it, spread the communicable contagious diseases. So for better health, the sanitation is very important of that area. Environmental sanitation. The WHO definition of environmental sanitation is the control of all those factors in man's physical environment which exercises or may exercise a deleterious effect on his physical development, health, and survival. This is the WHO definition, because environmental sanitation is very important for man's physical health and survival. So this definition also shows a great relationship between sanitation and good health. The term environmental sanitation is now being replaced by environmental health, because environmental health is a new concept and now widely used term is environmental health. Proper environmental health now requires the service of public health qualified doctor, the epidemiologist, the public health engineer, the town planner, the sociologist, the economist, and the health inspector. So all these the persons which work contributively to develop a proper environmental health. The proper environment is very important for proper and good health of a man. So all these the persons have to work with coordinately and effectively. The purpose of environmental health. The main purpose is to create and maintain ecological condition that will promote health and thus prevents disease. The main purpose shows the good and better condition will help to improve the health of a man and prevent him from diseases. So this is the relationship which is directly affect the health of a man. So environmental sanitation is very necessary of a community and of a country. Water. The main component of the environment is water. So water is very necessary for life, not for human life, it's also for plant life, animal life, and other microorganisms. Much of the ill effect in any country is due to the lack of safe and wholesome water, because developing country, a lot of people has no access or poor access to the safe water. So safe drinking water is not available millions of people in a country. So what are the characteristics of safe and wholesome water? So following are the four characteristics which are present, which fulfill the criteria for safe and wholesome water. Number one, The water should free from pathogenic agent. There should be no pathogen in the water. Number 2, free from harmful chemical substance. Number 3, pleasant to the taste, free from color and odor. And number 4, usable for domestic purpose. So these are the 4 characteristics which safe water should have. There should be no pathogen, there should be no chemical, and the water taste should be pleasant, there should be no color and odor, and it is used for domestic purpose. Water requirement: about 2 liters per head per day, just for survival. This is for drinking purpose. Every man in the world need 2 liters minimum water for drinking, to live, to survive on earth. But from the standpoint of view public health and improvement of quality of water, the water should be provided in adequate volume. A daily supply of 150 to 200 liters per capita is adequate. So every person need 150 to 200 liters per day per person to live a good, balanced and sanitation of life. Uses of water. So water is very necessary for life. So there are a lot of uses of water in life. The main uses of water in human life are the following. Number 1, domestic use. The water which is used in home for cooking, for sanitation, for washing, for drinking and all other activity in home is called domestic use. Number 2, public purpose. The water which is used publicly to clean the roads, to maintain the parks, to maintain the some other public buildings. Number 3, industrial purpose. The water which is used in industry. A large number of water is used in different industry, mainly in cotton, garments industry, in leather industry. A lot of water is required for cleaning purpose, for finishing and some other purpose. Number 4, agriculture purpose. The main use of the water is also for agriculture. Our country, Pakistan, is the agriculture, so a lot of water is required for agriculture purpose. So different sources of the water may provide water to the agricultural land. Number 5, power production. Water is also used for power production because it is the cheapest source. Water is easily available from dams and other areas which is used for power production. Number 6, the carrying away waste, which is last not the least. The water is also used to carry the waste away from the community in the sewerage in the other areas. So these are the some main uses which we daily observe. For this a large number of water is required. So a good quality and quantity of water is needed in the community, in the country, for a good and healthy life of a man. Thanks. This is the today lecture. Next we study the water in next lecture. Thank you very much students. Allah Hafiz.